Spacey Sims, and we're back with more Color X Malice Unlimited, and I am so mad. All right, so obviously you already know at this point, from part 5 till fucking now, that my audio is completely fucked up. I so fucking pissed at this fucking capture card that it just switches instead of fucking accepting my microphone into the microphone array, which is basically recording from my computer. So I'm sitting here with my headset, I'm recording, but it's recording off my computer microphone. And I'm like, what? I got to record 4 to 5 fucking hours again? I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. I am sorry that the audio has sounded like complete and utter fucking trash for the last 5 parts, but I just did all of those today. I do not have fucking time to record 5 more hours. I'm gonna fucking cry. I am just over all of this shit. Oh my god. The last week has been just the fucking worst, between my hard drive crashing, losing 40 hours of shit, having to redo stuff, and just being stressed out. And then I can't get things to process properly because it used to take 20 minutes and now it's an hour and 20 minutes. And I finally fixed that. We get to this game, I'm playing it, woo! And then it just records 5 hours with the shittiest fucking audio. I'm about to flip my fucking computer. I'm about to take the fucking computer and throw it against the fucking wall and be done with the world. Like, done. All of it. Never do this again. Just done. Everything. I don't have time to re-record 5 fucking hours worth of shit. Okay? I don't. So I'm sorry that the audio is sucked. I really do. But just gonna have to suffer. And I would absolutely redo it if it was like 1 part or something. But it's 5 fucking hours. 4 or 5 hours. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's my entire fucking day. Because I've been trying to record as much of this as possible on my day off of work, because I took a day off to play this, not to have to do it all fucking over again. Because we know we're fucking terribly far behind. And oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I swear to god, I'm having the worst fucking life ever. Okay? Just the fucking worst. I can't handle this. Fuck this month. Now for you it's September, but fuck August. Fuck the whole fucking month of August. It's a complete and utter fucking shit fest, and I'm done with it. It's not even halfway over. Oh my god. I just want to curl up in a ball and fucking quit. I can't even. I can't. As soon as I get to the point where I'm like, things seem to be okay. Nope. We're right back in this fucking hellhole again. I know it's not that big of a deal, but it sounds like fucking trash, and I hate that, because I do not want to put up a video that look, my voice acting is trash, but I'm not going to put one up where it's like, hey, on top of that, listen to this staticky fucking bullshit that sounds like garbage, but I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it aside from re-recording everything, and I can't do it. I can't. You will never see this game. I will be like, I fucking quit. I'm done with everything. I'm so mad. I am so mad that I didn't check one after doing it, but I said it every time, and this fucking thing reverted itself. Oh, I'm so mad. So mad. So fucking mad. I put you on, and I changed the setting for a reason. This is what you should use. Why the fuck are you recording with something else? Why did you just switch to not recording with my goddamn headset that I plugged in? I only have this problem on this new fucking computer. I'm at the point where, like, I hate it. It was a waste of fucking money. Okay? Because it doesn't have a separate jack for the headset and for your microphone. It's one. So I had to get like a splitter to kind of be able to plug mine in. So nothing registers that I have a microphone plugged in, because it's registered and it's going into the headphone jack, and it's a split thing, and it's not. If I had an individual fucking jack, my software would probably be fine. But I set it on this. This is what I want you to record on. What does it do? Fuck you. I'm just going to record off your fucking computer audio. So literally that, my god. All right. So I want to cry, but we're going to see if we can get Minagishi's ending in this part. And it's just, I don't know how many times it's going to be trash, because I will probably forget the next time I fucking turn this piece of shit software on. Unless I just leave it fucking running all the time, because it sucks and it can go fuck itself, and I don't know why it won't stay on my fucking settings. I was so happy that it was working and I didn't have to like record with my recording software, like record the screen that is showing through this because I finally got the sound to work properly without being cracky, staticky, and like, well, not like that. It was like just terrible, like, or like just, it was just garbage. Like it sounded worse than the last few episodes. That's the way it used to always sound. And it was like, okay, well, I can't use this. I have to have the capture card. So it's going through my TV and it's going, okay, the thing's going through my thing, going through the thing, like all these little things. Wow. The switch is plugged into the capture card, which is then plugged into my computer and then in the software. But then I had to have my recording software up and capturing the capture card screen because I couldn't actually record with the capture card because the sound was all shrieky and poppy and like worse than that. That sound issue was literally just because here I am, got my microphone plugged in, everything's plugged in. Nope, it's recording off the computer thing. So obviously I'm not smart enough to, because I recorded the other few parts yesterday, the day before. So I've literally recorded everything in 2 days and those are perfectly fine. It was perfectly fine, right? Yeah, because I set the settings, put the settings where I wanted it and it just fucking switched them and I didn't fucking notice because it's literally everything. It's literally the difference of the word array in there. So you think it looks the same, but it doesn't. It's not the same. And I'm like, I wasn't paying attention to it because it shouldn't fucking revert itself, but it does. I fucking hate this software. Oh my God. Every time something good happens, something worse comes along. Hey, I finally figured out what my processing issues were after 4 hours of fighting with it. Now I got 5 hours of videos that I just are trash that I should probably fucking redo. And it's like, I kind of have time, but I really don't because like I need to get as much of this done as possible. So, well, if the sound sounds okay, it's because I redid all those parts for you. But if it sounds like shit, and there was a little warning on each part in the very beginning, like, sorry, the sound sounds like shit because I'm a jack fucking ass. I'm not going to take credit for this. Fuck my computer software. Giant text box in the beginning of each one. Then that's what happened. And I didn't get to fix it. Because I just don't want to be bothered to fix it right now. I really don't. Like, I'm enjoying what we're doing, but I don't want to go back and redo all the same fucking shit I just did. Maybe I'll do it in a week. And then we'll just cut it in. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm fucking exhausted now, but we're going to finish this. Even though I shouldn't, because I'm mad. So fucking mad. Anyway. So we just had lunch with Minigishi, and now we're, I guess, driving? Oh, that's right. We're in his perspective, right? Okay, yeah. I should know that, because I literally just recorded the last part and all the other ones from 5 on to now. Just in the last day. Took a break for lunch. That was it. I'm actually hungry again. Anyway. After finishing lunch with Hoshino, I got in the car to return to headquarters. Oh, we're not with him. I thought it would help take her mind off things, but it seems I dug up some old sentiments. I had no deep reason for asking her to eat lunch. It was about 40% thanks to solve the crime. Another 40% was to reward the stellar efforts of subordinates. And the last 20 was more for personal pride. Why did it have to be her? It's not just about why she was chosen. Why was she the key to resolving the incident? Why was she able to do the things that I was unable to do? Oh, are you? Wait. I thought you were supposed to be in love with me. Are you getting mad at me? This is not good. I wasn't able to suppress my desire to know these answers. She doesn't understand just how special she is as a person. She was kept under constant surveillance and threat of death by that collar, and yet she still kept her sense of pride and justice and defeated Adonis. An ordinary person would never make the choices that she did. But that wasn't all positive. It made her a tempting potential target for crime syndicates. Why did it have to be her? Until I found the answer to that question, I don't think I can move on from here. I took out a file from my bag and flipped through its pages. This was a summary of the damages Spacey Hoshino had gone through related to the collar. Is someone else driving you? Because why are you in a car flipping through I thought he was driving himself, but I guess he's special. He doesn't have to drive. Spacey Hoshino is a rookie on the SRCPO. The perp who placed the collar is still at large. When Sasazuka reported the collar to me, my first plan was to task Investigation HQ to find the suspect. I wasn't able to interact with her directly because the suspect threatened her life if the police found out, so we proceeded in secret over email. There was a high chance it was someone close to her, but all the suspicious people that fit in that criteria had alibis. Some more suspects surfaced, but we were unable to find any definitive proof. We switched gears and prioritized locating Adonis's hideout. Akito Sera, one of the X-Day executioners, Cybercrimes Division, and Sasazuka cooperated to remove the collar from her. Akito! At that point, we proceeded with a full investigation to find the perpetrator who placed the collar on her. In the end, we determined it was impossible for those close to her to have done so. She also said that there was no one close to her that could have ever done such a thing. I couldn't just carelessly believe in her words as fast and let that statement go untested. As a matter of fact, because we found no definitive suspect, it's assumed that the perpetrator was among the Adonis members currently at large. I mean... Yes, that was the conclusion. Publicly, that was how it ended. According to the investigation HQ, it was highly likely it was by someone within the police. But if that was stated openly, it would completely destroy the budding trust the police had built up from resolving the X-Day incidents. But that wasn't an unreasonable course of action. It was necessary to keep the heat off the police right now. However, if you looked at the truth objectively, you'd have to say the criminal was ignored to protect the organization. Adonis was destroyed. Even Rei Mikuni wasn't the mastermind, and there was someone else behind it all. Oh, even if the surviving members all gathered together, they didn't have the strength to regroup. And that's why, at least for the moment, it was fine to let them go. Yes, for now. In the near future, if they rebuild, the police or the entire nation could be threatened by them. Adonis was a criminal organization with smart leadership. The leader built up its strength for years and remained hidden while assembling detailed plans. It wasn't a stretch of the imagination to think that the mastermind had infiltrated the police. In other words, it would be simple to fake alibis. All it would take was one mole in the right spot. Shiraishi, who magically is, not there, and Saeki, although nobody knows who Saeki is. I mean, Rei Mikuni might have recognized him. You know what I mean? Didn't know his name, but he would have recognized him. Despite the fact that everyone knew this, we didn't pursue it any further. I shouldn't think about this anymore. But sometimes, in between investigations or on my own personal time, I started thinking about these mysteries, probably because this incident was special to me. I took the fast track to become the Division 1 Commissioner. To be honest, I'd never faced much adversity in my life. As one of the top-ranking members of the police, I've made some ruthless decisions, as well as some that were made out of spite. And thus I'd made a lot of enemies, but I managed to solve many crimes thanks to what I thought were my own abilities. But I was wrong. I hadn't encountered difficulties because I had gotten lucky. When I came across the giant malicious organization of Adonis because of the X-Day incidents, my own personal history, abilities, character, and even creed had no bearing whatsoever. The Commissioner is the center of an investigation headquarters. Even though Morioka had been taking the lead, it was my job to organize everyone. The investigation HQ had been under my command, but I was unable to stop the X-Day incidents that continued to happen. That led to over 50 casualties. 50. Seeing that number again filled me with enough regret to drive me mad. This much loss of human life. They all died because of my inadequacy. Oh, he's so hard on himself. I mean, they were a really strong organization and they were really fucking smart, so... Could you have done better? Maybe. Was it going to prevent everyone from dying? Probably not. I must continue to see the facts. This serves as a warning to myself in the future. I can't stay as a police officer when I'm caught up with regret. So although I'll continue to face it straight, I won't turn back. It would have been much easier if I was demoted. That's a shameful thought to have. My fate and the responsibility of the investigation HQ had been argued about among the higher-ups. Even though the investigation was our jurisdiction, terrorism falls under the Public Safety Department. Due to the cooperation and transcending of roles and the particular cruelty of the crimes, the responsibility of Division 1 was reduced. I'm sure Morioka did his best to quell the situation. I laughed at myself and closed the file in my hand. The noise of the running car engine triggered something in my mind. Oh, he was just sitting in the car reading. Hesitation kills people. There was no time to dwell on lost confidence. As a police officer, I needed to protect the people and focus on the investigation in front of me. and that was the best thing I could do right now. Back to me. February 14th, 7:56 a.m. It's Valentine's Day! Oh my god, Minagishi, take me out and marry me. The middle school student's abduction had been resolved, but the next morning... Good morning! I went to work and greeted my coworkers, but I was confronted by a strange scene. Huh, that's Mochita and Sakuragawa. Two people I knew well were having a conversation near the reception desk. They look like they're judging me right now. I considered saying hi, so I approached them while still wondering what was going on. Hoshino and Minagishi? Their ages and positions are completely different.
There's nothing wrong with that age difference. No, there's nothing wrong with that age difference. If he's in a higher position, there's no problem.
I hear bits and pieces of the conversation.
That's true. Plus, Minagishi's an upstanding guy, so I'm sure he'll be fine.
We should ask Hoshino about it when she shows up today. I can't wait!
I should run. I only heard bits and pieces, but warning sirens were going off full force in my head. I turned around to leave and tried to scurry away as quickly and quietly as possible. However, that action was a moment too late.
Speak of the devil!
Hey, Hoshino! Perfect timing!
I pretended not to hear them and continued to walk briskly. However, the two of them jogged over to cut me off, so feigned ignorance wasn't an option anymore.
She's like, I know you fucking heard me. I'm not quiet. Oh? Why the cold shoulder, Hoshino? I'm hurt that you would run away at the sight of me.
This feels like I'm being extorted by a delinquent. Not at all. I read that it would be good luck to come to work using the back entrance today.
Good morning, Hoshino. Nice weather, huh?
Good morning.
Why the long face so early in the morning? Did something depressing happen?
Keep that expression up and luck will elude you.
Sakuragawa grabbed onto my shoulders and stared directly into my face, with an ulterior intent clearly on her mind.
So the question on everyone's mind is, you went on a date with Minagishi, huh?
Fuck, I wish it was a date.
It's all a misunderstanding. We just went to lunch together.
Is that all? Sakuragawa said a bunch of stuff, so I thought more was going on.
The fact that he's getting involved in the gossip. Jesus Christ. There's nothing at all. Someone in a high position like that wouldn't be interested in me.
But he asked you out to lunch, right? And alone to boot.
But he said it was to thank me for cooperating with solving the abduction. During lunch, he told me to give my regards to everyone at the Shinjuku station.
I'm sure that's part of it, but I think it's a bit too early to say that's the only reason he asked you out.
Sakuragawa really loved these kinds of topics. I tried to talk back, but Mochita stopped me.
Hold on, you two. Romance chatter is nice, but it's time.
It's not romance!
Fine. Come on, let's go, Hoshino.
Oh, yeah, right. I was so preoccupied by this topic that I almost forgot. I took out a small package from my bag to hand to the two of them. Mochita, here's some Valentine's chocolate. If you'd like, there's one for you too, Sakuragawa.
Oh? You sure I can have it?
Yes, you've been such a great friend. Mochita, I'm sure you got chocolates from your wife, so I wasn't sure if I should give them to you.
It's fine. They're all categorized separately. It's a friendship chocolate from my adorable junior officer. I'm sure my wife won't misunderstand. Probably.
Mochita, I thought you and your wife were a loving couple, but it seems like your wife's a fierce one.
But I envy you. I hope that I get married. My husband and I hope that when I get married, my husband and I would be a nice couple just like you and your wife, Mochita. I think that's getting too far ahead of myself, though. Oh, when you marry Minagishi. I didn't have anyone to give serious chocolates to on Valentine's. We're gonna walk in and my desk there's gonna be flowers on it. I glanced into my bag and saw a few more boxes that were gift wrapped. I have to pass them out to my coworkers. Then there's Mukai and... Then there's Mukai and... Minagishi. Anyway, I guess I should thank him from yesterday. Oh God, but it's Valentine's Day. That's not... Oh God. Misunderstand now. That's why And now we're married. So how did you two end up meeting? Basically. So then I gave him chocolate and now we're married. So you didn't want... He's like, you didn't want to marry me? I felt like I was forced into it. Oh no. While I was making chocolates yesterday, I thought about whether to make one for Minagishi. Even though it was a friendship chocolate, it also felt too plain to be given as a gift. So then I made something a bit different from others, but I didn't know if it would send the right message. But I didn't know if I could find the right timing to give it to Minagishi. The investigation headquarters hasn't disbanded yet, and Minagishi would be coming to Shinjuku Station to do cleanup on the X-Day incidents. Maybe he won't actually come today. It seemed wrong to contact him for this. If I gave it to him the next time I saw him, that'd be perfectly natural, even if it wasn't today. I prepared it so it'd last longer, just so that I could give it to him at any time. While rationalizing all of that, I finally caught up to Mochita, who'd been walking in front of me. The morning ended without incident. It was lunch hour now. I glanced at my cell phone and realized that I had a message. Oh, it's from Minagishi. Thank you for yesterday. Let's do lunch again. Minagishi? The sentence was simple. Wait a second. Did we even exchange text information yesterday? And please message me anytime. I'll keep you company on those sleepless nights. Did he say that to us? That's not right. Oh, would this be sexual harassment? It's fine if it's during your break when you're killing time. However you look at it, this is really awkward. Oh my god! While I was thinking that, I frowned. I don't know him well, but I do know for a fact that he likes to joke around. I thought this yesterday too, but Minagishi was a very meticulous person. I thought he was just being polite when we exchanged numbers, but he would purposely send a message like that to a rookie like me? Actually, I should send a reply. Okay, so like in our little review guide that I found, it was like, it seems odd because like he's such a superior officer and the like boss employee kind of thing felt weird, you know? It's a little odd. Like he's like, oh, is that sexual harassment? I shouldn't. It's like, I think it might be now. Like, I'll keep you company on those sleepless nights. Wait, what? But I like Minagishi, so I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me, but I can see where it does seem a little awkward if you're like, But you could fall in love with someone, and like you, if your positions. I feel like she's taking it a little too awkwardly. If she was like kind of interested in him and then he said that, she'd be like, oh my god, it's funny. You know? Probably wouldn't feel as awkward. Anyway. I did make sure to thank him a lot when we parted, but it still didn't feel right to send a private message. Sending a text message to someone who outranked me by that much didn't even seem real. Every bit of me was hesitating at the thought. But I better respond first. Should I say the pleasure was all mine, or thank you for the lunch? I thought hard about how I should reply as I walked down the hall. Oh, and what do I do about the chocolate? Maybe I should ask him if he's coming into Shinjuku Station today. No, that's rude, because it could seem like I was calling him over. How about if I go to police headquarters after my shift? I probably needed to calm down a bit. If I did that much to deliver friendship chocolate, it might weird him out. See, I feel like she's overthinking this so much. Are you overthinking it because maybe you like him a little, but you don't want him to know that you like him a little, and you don't know that you like him a little, or want to admit that you like him a little? Or are you worried that he was sexually harassing me, and I'm afraid if I give him chocolate, then why would you have made him chocolate at all? You know what I'm saying? This was just to thank him, so it didn't have to be chocolate. Oh, Hoshino. Hello there. A long time no see. Yes, hello! Thank you for yesterday! I was completely caught off guard, and I heard my voice crack. I saluted him back quickly and blurted out my question. What brings you here today? Huh? Oh, it's for work. Sorry for asking something weird like that. No. Minagishi looked confused briefly, but he smiled while he looked at my face. He was awfully close as he spoke his next words with glee. I came to see you today. Huh? Huh? She's like, huh, confused, and I'm like, huh, grinning like a fucking idiot. I came to see you, Spacey Hoshino. I'm like, for business or pleasure? Is this for confirmation on the call about the abduction? No? His eyes looked playful as Minagishi smiled gently. I like that he's a little mischievous. Because, like, he's a superior officer, so he could be, like, very serious and awkward, but instead he's like, no. You're like, are you fucking with me? I'm not. This is awkward. Like, I love him so much. He's a little sadistic. He's got a little bit of a bastard in him, and I like it. Oh my god, you're a sweetheart. And you're like, but you just have that little bit of spice that is close enough to being that bastard bespectacled boyfriend. You have a little bit of a tood, and I love it. It's It's great. You're a great side character. Okay. And today's February 14th, so I was hoping to get some chocolate, even if it was table scraps. Huh? Minagishi wants chocolate? My chocolate?
Yeah, he wants your chocolate, all right.
That sounds way more disgusting than it should have. I should have just returned his request with a businesslike reaction, but I was stunned. Minagishi sighed a little and stepped away from me. That was supposed to be a joke, but it seems like my sense of humor's not quite getting through. It wasn't a joke. You're just like, oh God, she doesn't like me. I don't think he's joking. I apologize for troubling you. I'll just excuse myself now. I feel like the it was a joke is covering for the fact that you think you made me feel awkward. He grinned as he turned around and started walking away. I quickly followed behind him. Please wait. Oh my God! This is so cute! He looks so shocked. Oh, she's so awkward. Oh, this is adorable. I love it. Would you please accept this? And this is... It's a chocolate for you, Minagishi. I thought he gasped a little bit. He's like... Because he was like, I wanted to get some chocolate from you. And you're like, here you go. And he's like, you actually made me chocolate. Oh. That's so cute. I looked down out of shame, so I only caught a few glimpses of his face. I didn't give it to you now because of what you just said. This is for the time during the X-Day incidents and also for lunch at the restaurant yesterday. You've done so much for me, and I haven't really been able to thank you for it. That's why I was going to give this to you before you said anything. I wasn't quite sure what was coming out of my lips as I fired off a list of excuses. But when I justified giving him the chocolate like this, I probably pushed it past the realm of friendship chocolate. What should I do? I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Yes, we do. I thought I heard a laugh coming from above. Oh my God, he's holding my hands. His big hand cupped my hand and the box together. I was surprised by the heat of his body as he whispered gently to me, May I ask you one thing? Yes? Is this friendship chocolate? Huh? Say no. It had a kind tone, but he said it in a teasing way that trapped me. Now I don't know what to say. Yes, it's friendship chocolate. It should be easy to say that. But why was I so agitated right now? Because you don't want it to be friendship chocolate because you kind of find him attractive. That's, Excuse me. And that reaction's all I needed. But this isn't good. I enjoy seeing your reactions when we talk, so I can't help but bully you. Okay. He's a little bit of the bastard bespectacled boyfriend, and I kind of fucking dig it. You know I love the assholes in glasses. And he seems like such a nice little cinnamon bun. You're like, he's so nice and cute, and now he's being a little bit of a dick, and you're like, oh, I love you more. Fuck. Tease me, daddy. Jesus. Okay. Did I just hear you right? You said you wanted to bully me? My eyes were half closed as I said that. Minagishi ignored my remark and corrected the box that held the chocolate. If we don't get to kiss this man, I'm going to be disappointed in this. In any case, thank you. I'll gladly accept this chocolate full of your emotions. Emotions? I didn't expect to actually get any chocolate, so it's a happy accident. Since you've given me this, I'm obligated to give you a gift in return. Kiss me. That's all right. This chocolate is a token of appreciation to you. The lunch yesterday was a thank you from Minagishi. The cycle of gifting would go on for eternity. I shook my head and hoped that he would yield, but Minagishi smiled teasingly. Sorry, Hoshino. I'm not satisfied if I don't have the final say. His smile was even more childish than usual, and it enthralled me. See, she's digging him. You can look forward to the gift back. I hope the gift back is you in a bow in my bed later. Yeah. Second half. This is probably gonna be a three-parter. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully our fucking sound will be fine. Oh my God, I'm so mad. February 14th, 4:35 p.m. Are we in his? Oh, we're in his because it's not pink on the next. Okay. The winter sun in the middle of February moved so quickly. And by the time I returned to headquarters, the sun was already setting in the west. I went to the cafe in the building and ordered a coffee to warm up. Here you go, Minagishi. One Americano with chocolate cookies. Oh? I ordered just a coffee. Oh, come on. It's Valentine's. This is just a little bonus from me. Oh, I see. I gladly accept.
After I reached for the steaming coffee and found a seat, I savor the gentle bitterness. Valentine's. I turned to my bag and opened up the wrapped up box. If I knew her, she didn't get something store-bought. It must be handmade. She was bright red. An ordinary man would get the wrong idea. I remembered that bashful look on her face once more. I didn't feel like putting that box back in my bag, so I set it on the table. Still, I was surprised to find myself so happy about it. And this isn't fitting for my age. Or perhaps it was precisely because I've gotten older. This wasn't the first time I've received chocolates from a woman. I've experienced romance like any other person, and have desired heart-to-heart connections. Okay, maybe. However, once you get to my age, you didn't go looking for love recklessly like a young school kid. I know. This is why I love you, Minagishi. You're old and you're so like me. You're like, you know what, I'm just gonna die alone. It's easier. It'll find me. Because of my job, I had no time to play around or enjoy the process. Recently, my superiors and extended family started mentioning arranged marriages. I preferred someone who understood my work and was tight-lipped. Someone that was borderline prudish. She must be educated and good-looking. Borderline prudish! Okay, well, Minagishi, we ain't gonna work there. Because I'm gonna tie your ass up. And I'm gonna be a little bit of the bastard bespectacled boyfriend, okay? I'm gonna put on my glasses. And we're gonna have some fun. Okay. I tried to select someone while looking at their background, and I start to get confused about whether I'm looking for a partner or a subordinate. I mean, he's technically dominating us in the workplace, and at home, I guess, would be okay. Could go for that. Amidst that, even though it was just out of politeness, this pure act of goodwill made me happy. I was unable to control my urge to tease that innocent and sweet girl. This doesn't come from any romantic feelings. Maybe that's why I'm enjoying this so much. Shut up! It needs to be romantic! Also, why did they make him a bit of an asshole? Because he never seemed like that in the first one. We didn't get too much into him. But they kind of make him a little bit of a dick. I like it, but at the same time, you kind of also, I expected him to definitely be more of like, sweet, awkward nerd. Instead of like, he seems like the sweet, awkward nerd, but he's really fucking like the devious, kinky bastard underneath. It didn't come from romantic feelings. Oh, you crushed my soul! One word. One sentence. I do believe she was very pure. And the first impression I had of her was that she was a pure-hearted rookie officer. Just the sight of her made me smile. I think you like me more than you want to admit. She was passionate about her ideals and justice, and that's why she joined the police force. Everyone was the same in the beginning, but the longer you remain in the force, the more reality chipped away at your ideals. Even through the incidents, she learned that the police organization wasn't all clean, and her sense of justice didn't waver. Because she's so innocent, I find that risky. And the answer to the question that crossed my mind seemed almost within reach. She was pure, yet she was strong-willed. She was stubborn, yet fragile enough to be influenced. Those were all part of her that I was drawn to. Hey, Minagishi! My name was called. He turned in response to a familiar voice, and saw... These two! And the smiling Okazaki. Sasuzuka's contrasting dour frown was there too. This is a rare combination. Two friends joining each other for tea. We're not friends. Just having a meet up here. Yeah, we're best buds and we're here taking a break. Seems like there's a big difference in perception between you two. There wasn't much to be gained by asking about it, so I opted not to create any strife. While I mulled that over, Okazaki looked at what was sitting on my table.
Hey, is that chocolate?
Minagishi, you sure are popular with the ladies. Oh, this is a bonus you get here. Everyone gets one today.
Wow, you brushed that off pretty slickly. I'm talking about the box, though.
His smile showed that he had no intention of backing down. I responded with a smile of my own. Why else I do? Okazaki, you sure are quite perceptive. Sasuzuka was similarly perceptive, but he was quite mature for his age and rarely flinched at anything. But that just makes me want to cut him down. Minagishi was acting like your fucking best friend. Like, I want to trust people, whatever. And he's like, I'm going to fuck your shit up. My God. This is like a side I never expected of him. I kind of enjoy it. It's on one hand, there's a disappointment because you're like, no, you're supposed to be kind of the awkward nerd. Like I said, you know? But I really like that you're a little bit of a bastard in glasses. Like, We like the bastard bespectacled boyfriends, right? And that's what you're heading toward, and I dig it. That's my type. So, like, look, glasses is my type, but when you're a little bit of an asshole, that's the number one, you know? I'm feeling similar to the one I felt when I teased her welled up inside of me and I laughed to myself. To put it politely, I loved riling people up. And that was because of how human they felt. He's a little more sadistic than we thought. It's probably from the administrative staff. They're always yapping on about some fan club. Minagishi, I'm sure you get... And this one's from Hoshino. What? Both of them simultaneously looked dumbfounded. That expression was cute and fitting for their age. Hoshino? Stupid cat? Wait, it can't be. And maybe it's Assistant Genichiro Hoshino from Organized Crime. Or Sergeant Powell Hoshino from the Kendo team. Who the hell are Genichiro and Powell? I think chocolates from them sound scary. Don't try and warp reality. The only Hoshino it could be is a stupid cat. I don't know why he's turning into Enomoto right now, but he is. I didn't get one yet. Why would you assume you're getting something from her? Could it be she's planning an after-work surprise? Or maybe she mailed it. The level of baseless confidence is almost impressive, honestly. Thanks for the compliment. It wasn't really a compliment. Compared to Minagishi, we've been friends with her for much longer. We did a lot of bonding and stuff with her during the X-Day incidents. And yet she gave chocolate to Minagishi. Okazaki doodled that on the table while glaring at me. You're a grown-ass man. Stop sulking. Get a bunch of chocolate from other women all the time. That's true, but... Okazaki, it's very much like you just to agree with that. Even though you receive chocolates from other women, you envy the one from Hoshino? Perhaps you're quite interested in her, too. Two? Minagishi, did you just... Oh? It was just poor choice of words. I meant to tease him, but pounced on the word, so I just smiled ambiguously. I've never heard any romantic stuff about her. She's always so diligent at work, so I was kind of wondering about that. I see. So that's how you see it. And it's Minagishi, too. Oh? That's not a nice way of putting it. I haven't done anything bad yet. You can't be trusted because of the way you tack on things like that yet. Hey, don't tell me that's serious, chocolate. We'll see. I haven't opened it yet. How about you open it now? Stop it! What are you gonna do if it says I love you, Minagishi, inside? Ah, brother. Seems like I teased you too much. She gave it to me when I happened to be at Shinjuku Station. Figured it'd be something like that. Aw, got all anxious over nothing. Good news for you, Takeru. You still have a chance. What? It's got nothing to do with me. Not even an iota. I looked at the two bantering, but something about it stuck out to me as strange. Sasuzuka was highly individualistic and pushed other people away. Okazaki was congenial on the surface, but he was highly distrustful of others. And they've softened up. It seemed that their experiences on the X-Day incidents had caused them to grow as people. Perhaps that might be her influence. Before I fell into a never-ending spiral of thoughts, I decided to ask the two of them a question. While we're on the topic, what kind of woman is Hoshino in your eyes? Minagishi, don't tell me you're seriously going after her. The age difference is borderline criminal. Oh wait, I guess you're younger than you look. You people really don't mince words, do you? Spacey? She's straightforward and cute. You interpret that in a positive light, yeah. If you interpret that in the positive light. Oh, that's rare for me to agree with you, Sasuzuka. Setting aside the fact that she's a police officer, any girl that can be brutally honest and friendly are all cute. I suppose she did have an adorable appearance, even in the general sense. Her honest personality, serious-mindedness, and facial features weren't bad. Cute. Considering that's the first thing that both of them pointed to, there were no other distinctive features. But she's basically stupid. She gets emotional easy and is pretty shallow-minded. Takeru, I think you're just too level-headed. She's smarter than everyone thinks. She's not great at self-evaluation, but she does her best to consider everything. Yes, that's the thing. That was something I was wondering about. She contributed greatly to the solving of the X-Day incidents. Despite her key contributions to the abduction case, her opinion of herself was oddly low. Compared to other rookie officers her age, her strength of will and constitution were good. She was able to work in a cooperative environment with Sasazuka and others on equal footing. Sasazuka thinks that it's a waste of time to talk to people he doesn't acknowledge. Despite his words, he's actually giving her praising marks. If I was reading him correctly, he seemed to be saying that she doesn't understand why she was in her current position. The higher up you go as a police officer, the more results-oriented you become in the organization. If you became a senior inspector, you're typically more focused to get results than your colleagues. Because she placed herself in that environment, her existence is bizarrely eye-catching. You can simply say she has low ambitions, but in that sense, Hoshino was an odd creature in a position that was quite risky. Well, while she was stubborn, if someone affirmed everything about her, she might just cling on to whatever those people may be. Whoever that people may be? Whoever that person might be? Anyway. Whoever those people may be. Wait, those people, yeah. If you took away that extreme humility, what would be her emotional state? If she became enthralled by a single person and they sent her to rock bottom, how would she look? Oh my god, what the fuck, Minagishi? I may feel that she is cute. I thought he was so much nicer. He's turning really shady as we go. Look, I still dig him. Because, like, I like but again, I am getting the feel of, like, what Otome Kitten said in their review. Like, it's a little weird. The relationship doesn't really, the romantic thing is a little odd. Only because, as for the two of them, for, like, Minagishi being a love interest for Spacey. Or for Hoshino, right? Which I get because she seems sweet, isn't it? And he just kind of wants to fuck. He's basically another version of Sasazuka, but he just happens to wear glasses and he's a little less fucking mean right up front. He's shadier about it. Don't get me wrong, I still fucking dig him, okay? I love it. But it is a little odd. Anyway.
Minagishi, don't do anything weird to her.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
You had this smile on your face that made it obvious that you were thinking bad thoughts.
Yeah, it's the same look you have in your face when you're thinking about how to corner a perp. Don't worry. I may not look it, but I am quite busy. It's difficult to even go hit on her.
Yeah, I'm gonna send her a message to watch out for Minagishi.
Okazaki flashed a big smile, so I smiled back at him the same way I did earlier. Though they were right, I should be more careful. She may be the one bewitching me. A budding emotion caused me to laugh at myself. Yeah, I like how Okazaki's like, I'm gonna warn her against you. March 7th. I missed the time. I was checking my thing anyway. Oh, look at the time. I looked at the clock after I finished folding up the dried laundry. Today was my first day off in a long while. Is it White Day? That comes after Valentine's Day, right? In Japan, girls give candy to boys on Valentine's Day, and then on White Day, they give things back if they like you. That seems an awful long time to have to wait. You're like, I gave you candy! And then they have like a month to decide if they're like, and then you're like, ah! Nervous sweating for months. Seems kind of rude. It's kind of terrifying, but... because I was so busy for so long, I'd made a point to do all the household chores that I'd put off. I did the laundry and cleaned the place, and by the time I finished, the sun was setting. It was still too early to prepare dinner. Kazuki did say he was eating elsewhere tonight, so there was no need to hurry. What should I do? Oh, now that I think about it, I haven't been to Yanagi's office for a while. They did so much for me during the X-Day incidents. Yanagi and the others were starting to pick up more business as a detective agency. I was able to meet them individually in January, but after they started their agency, I haven't paid them a visit. Okay, I might as well make some sweets to give to them. They might be out, so I should probably send a message to check first. I opened the refrigerator with the goal of figuring out something to make that would satisfy Yanagi's discerning tastes. Before I opened the door, my phone vibrated. Don't come over.
Kazuki is my hostage.
I laughed a little at the unusual sudden message when I typed away at a response. I heard he was eating with Yoshinari today. Are you with them, Okazaki?
Yep, they let me join.
He was in a different department from Yanagi, but Okazaki and Yoshinari from the SP also helped me during the X-Day incidents. Yoshinari and my brother Kazuki hit it off, so they sometimes went out to eat like this. They're both older than Kazuki, so I'm thankful that they're looking after him.
And by the way, is Minagishi hitting on you?
Huh? I blinked repeatedly at the message. Speaking of which, on Valentine's Day he said, "Watch out for Minagishi," in a text message. Okazaki was part of headquarters staff, so I wonder if that came up as a topic. There's nothing going on. I haven't even seen him in about 2 weeks. I'm sure he's busy finishing the cleanup of the X-Day incidents. I think to myself while returning the messages. Minagishi. It became a little awkward during Valentine's, but my face immediately heated up out of embarrassment when I think about it. Minagishi's words back then got me completely agitated. I guess he was just teasing me. Are those jokes typical of a mature man? Try not to think about it too much. Investigation HQ will be disbanded soon. I won't be able to meet him easily anymore. When I thought that, it felt a bit lonesome. It was the same for everyone who had come from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. The time we spent chasing the X-Day incidents felt like nothing but a dream now that it was all in the past. In comparison to that surreal experience, things have been unbelievably peaceful recently. It's always better for things to be peaceful. This was what our daily lives were going to return to. It would be the norm once again. It would be the normal. Wait, what? It'd be the normal. Be normal. Brings back so many memories. During the X-Day incidents, I came here on a daily basis, but it really had been a while. I like how even in this we get to see all of our boys, sorta. Except for Shiraishi. I looked over the familiar scenery as I climbed the stairs to press the button for the intercom. I'd already messaged Yanagi and Enomoto, so they should be here. Excuse me! Yanagi and Enomoto, long time no see! Shiraishi's here! Oh my god, I'm so excited! I didn't think he would be here! Oh my god, I'm so excited, our favorite cat boy. I love him. Oh, our crazy cat man. Look at you, you crazy son of a bitch. Oh, I love you so much. You're not gonna say hi to me. Huh? They say that cat forgets that you're the one that fed it within 3 days. Should I she? Saw Suzuka too. What's with that reaction? It's like you've seen a ghost or something. It's the same as Mineo earlier. His eyes were as wide as dinner plates. Hey! You talking about my dinner plates? That's not what I meant, idiot. Don't all talk at once. Oh, she knows frozen in place. And just have a seat, I'll make some tea. Thank you. Seeing Yanagi get everyone settled down brought so many memories rushing back. The scene I saw unfold here was part of my daily routine just 2 months earlier. Not counting Yanagi and Enomoto, who lived here, and Sasuzuka, who worked at headquarters, I was surprised to see Shiraishi, who had gone missing ever since the Adonis sweep missions they launched at the end of the year. Ever since he went missing! That doesn't sound suspicious. Shiraishi, what have you been up to? I heard you went on vacation overseas after you finished up a big case. Something like that. Who cares where I was? I heard that you vanished while the Adonis cleanup was occurring, so I was worried about you. Mukai said it happens all the time, but it was terrible since you went missing. And the cleanup should be fine as long as she's there. I'm only interested in solving mysteries. It's just about putting the right people to the right tasks. That's a Shiraishi type thing to say. So have you returned to work already? Just a bit. I don't really care about working for the police, but there's still some things that need finishing. Like what? Do you really want to know? I can't discern his true intentions from that smile, so I reflexively shook my head no. I got the feeling I shouldn't know. Stop messing around at the entrance and shut the door already. It's cold. I brushed aside my doubts and turned to look at Sasuzuka. It's been a while, Sasuzuka. I heard you've been busy. There's still lots of online crimes, or they've been mostly cleaned up. I had some business with Yanagi, so I found some time to drop by tonight. Come on, be honest. You're here because you felt lonely. Yeah, I did feel lonely. Oh, you're never on it. Wait, Takeru actually said he was lonely? Yep, I'm lonely and hungry, so go buy me a hot dog. What am I, your errand boy? These two never change. Yeah, I'm glad they don't. After all is said and done, everyone liked being here. What's up, Hoshino? You seem awfully happy. With everyone here and so lively, it really feels like it did a few months ago. Yeah, you're right. It was like this every day back then. Yeah, I'm not around anymore, but we certainly made a lot of memories. Are you saying that after all that, you miss having the collar on? What are you, a masochist? I didn't say that. I didn't mean it that way. Yanagi poured some tea on the side while everyone was chatting away. I sat down on the sofa and sipped my tea. I heard the investigation HQ was going to be shuttered. It's even gotten back to me. Yeah, they're closing it up on March 15th. So it will be in about a week. So it will be, well. It's finally being disbanded, huh? It's honestly been a long time considering the incidents.
I think it feels about right. Its scope will be reduced, but the investigations will continue.
Some survivors of Adonis were still on the run, but the main suspects of the X-Day incidents had been arrested. Public Safety handled terrorism, and Division 1 would clean up the X-Day incidents. That was in line with the standard roles for a regional police office. The disbanding of the investigation HQ should make the public happy. It's a big sign that things have returned to normal. It feels a bit lonely.
Why lonely? And that's kind of a weird thing for you to say. Do you want more incidents to occur?
No, but I won't have a chance to see the people who are normally stationed at headquarters. I won't be able to eat lunch with Mukai and... Minagishi, too? Oh, yes, there's Morioka and Minagishi. You gave him Valentine's chocolate, right? Huh? How did you know? I heard from the man himself. He was bragging about it. Bragging? The Minagishi that I knew didn't seem like he'd be the type of person to do that, right? We don't know him very well, but I still want to fuck him. What? I felt like saying his bragging was probably exaggerating. Oh, I felt like saying he was bragging was probably exaggerating. Okay, that makes more sense. But Sasuzuka knows the facts. Wait. I just heard something insane. Valentine's chocolate? You mean to tell me that you... It was just friendship chocolate. He helped us out quite a bit. Was it handmade? It was. You can't do that! Huh? Serious chocolates are always handmade. Nobody ever handmakes friendship chocolate. What? That's the first time I ever heard that. That's because idiots like him will latch onto anything that gets their hopes up. That's right. Even if you say it's friendship chocolate, men always hope for the best. We start thinking things like, maybe she's just shy to say it's a serious chocolate, but she'll put all her emotions into this 10-yen store-bought chocolate. But she put all of her emotions. Stop talking, Inamoto. I think you've exposed enough of your old wounds to everyone for today. Ugh, Yanagi! It really wasn't the way Inamoto said. It really was just friendship chocolate.
Oh, that's nice. I'm sure that you give these friendship chocolates to express thanks to the people that helped you.
Right. It's just a token of appreciation.
Uh-huh. So, why did you give it to Minagishi?
Huh?
I mean,
look at how beautiful he is when he does that pose. My god, I fucking missed that. Although, he does also look like he's prying his other eye open wide, and he's got crazy eye going on. On the right. His right, our left.
I mean, you two didn't have much connection. Even if he helped with the X-Day incidents, he was less involved with you compared to Yanagi and the rest. You never forget to express thanks, so I get that you'd prepare the chocolates like an idiot. I mean, there were many people you needed to thank. I mean, there's a limit to how many you could give them to, so you had to select a chosen few. Given that Minagishi made the cut, that indicates that something happened between you two recently. Isn't that natural to think? Or perhaps despite it being a friendship chocolate, Minagishi is different to you from the others. Like there was something special.
Stop bullying her, Shiraishi. You shouldn't go poking around people's romantic relationships. Thank you, Yanagi. Wait, this isn't a romantic matter! Yanagi, too? They all continued to tease me, but then I reacted with what I thought was a good comeback. Besides, it'd be impossible for Minagishi to be serious about someone like me. He's much older and his position is much, much higher. I don't even know much about Minagishi. I'm fine. Sorry for teasing you so much. Hey, we haven't solved the mystery yet, though. We still don't know why it was Minagishi. He goes in and out of Investigation HQ. It's not all that strange if they happen to meet and she gave him a friendship chocolate. Yes, we really did just happen to meet. Shiraishi still didn't look convinced as he looked away and heaved a sigh. It was the same with Mochida and Sakuragawa. How did going to lunch and chocolate transform into such a big deal? Everyone is bored with their lives. They got nothing better to do. Maybe it was just that unexpected for me to interact with Minagishi. I did kind of agree, though. The commissioner and a rookie eating appeared to be something that drew a lot of attention. I can't even imagine Hoshino and Minagishi speaking together. Is it really that strange? You yourself just said how different you two are. He's the commissioner of Division 1, right? He's total mystery to the regional office.
That's true.
I don't know him at all, but there is one thing about him that I'm certain of.
What's that?
He's definitely black-hearted. Guys with glasses always are.
Not always. Most of the time, they're the bastard bespectacled boyfriend. That's why we love them. But every once in a while, you get someone like Victor, who's just a goddamn cinnamon bun, okay? Look. You got your Van Helsings, right? Goddamn jackass, I love you so much. Insult me more, okay? Slam me up against a wall and call me an idiot. Oh, yeah, daddy, I like it, okay? And then you got the fucking little glasses cinnamon buns like fucking Victor. Oh my god, you're so sweet and cute and adorable. I just want to curl up in a ball and squeeze you. And then on the rare occurrence, you have the glasses wearing eccentric weirdo sluts like Elcreed in Steam Prison. And then you're like, I don't know where you came from, but I fucking love it. Look, if they have glasses, I love them, okay? You know, but yes, they're usually assholes. That's usually the asshole indicator. In rare instances, like Victor, they're your bespectacled bun boyfriends. I don't know. You know what I mean? They're cinnamon buns. So anyway, that's prejudiced. Oh, but there are black-hearted guys without glasses too.
No. Why are you looking at me, Inoki boy? Shouldn't you be looking at Sasuzuka instead?
Both of you are the assholes in this game, and we got the asshole on the left who's just a dick, which is why we love him. And then we got the psycho fucking crazy asshole on the right. Shiraishi's more well, actually, Okazaki's kind of the crazy. They kind of cross over, don't they? Enomoto's a little fucking crazy. He's the excitable crazy. Okay. Yanagi's the very, like, calm, normal, responsible one. Sasuzuka's just a fucking little bitter fucking ball of salt. And Shiraishi's a little crazy, a little bit of an asshole. And Okazaki's just fucking Okazaki, okay? He's his own. He's fucking insane. But somehow kind of charming still. He wasn't my favorite, but I don't hate him. Anyway.
Takeru isn't black-hearted. His entire being is dark.
He's salt. Oh, damn. You know me so well.
Oh, so you agree. That's terrible. I always smile to everyone.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Scary to think what's behind that smile. You should put on glasses, motherfucker.
I almost found myself agreeing. I mean, Shiraishi absolutely is that.
Hey! You almost agreed with him, didn't you?
How did you know? It was a leading question. If you give in to his tricks, it'll go to his head.
Oh, but I'm not black-hearted. And they say your name expresses your true self.
It's so like Shiraishi to say that out loud.
Knowing Minagishi, Yanagi, didn't you interact with him back when you were in the Force?
Yeah, we worked together a few times. The impression I got of him was that he was good at his job, but you can't see what he's thinking. Yeah, you clearly can't. Because in the whole entire original game, you were like, he seems like kind of nice. I mean, like serious, but like nice. And like, you know, he'd be the shy, awkward one. Little shy, kind of awkward. Maybe he's pretty suave, but he's also very like closed off and quiet and like whatever. And now you're like, oh, you were actually a little bit of a bastard underneath. Whew, didn't see that one coming, but again, mommy likes. Okay, I like. Spacey likes it. I like it. I like all the ones in the glasses, but when they're assholes, it's a little more my favorite. Anyway. Morioka just comes right out and says everything in his mind, so in a sense, they balance each other out. Morioka said the same thing, that Minagishi was the polar opposite of him. I can tell by looking.
It's like their stance on the incidents. Yanagi goes all out, but Minagishi sets clear boundaries. He goes far and wide, but shallow and doesn't get stuck in.
He goes far and wide, but shallow, and doesn't get stuck in. Okay.
He never gives 100% of his effort and always hides multiple aces up his sleeve.
He's the kind that's fit to be commissioner. Creating priority lists is part of the job. The ones who are supposed to pursue individual cases like bloodhounds are the investigators. The commissioner's gotta be the hunter that guides the bloodhounds to the proper prey.
That's an interesting way to put it.
As long as you have the ability, I don't care. He's much more useful than the run-of-the-mill idiots.
That's true. I'm glad you catch on quick. He's not such a bad man in the context of work.
I started to reminisce a bit while the others talked about Minagishi. Minagishi's probably had a completely different personality from both Yanagi and I. I just worked on things one by one until I finished each of them. At least that's how it is, in short. On the other hand, Minagishi needed to take a broad view of things and manage the organization. The more I heard about him, the more it felt like he lived in a different world. The end. I'm going to wrap this part up here because we're about time. So, hopefully when we come back in the next part, we won't have audio issues again and we'll continue normally. Oh my god, so... yeah. Ugh. I kept going in my mind through as I was playing this part, like, do I just re-record everything? Like, maybe I just keep recording and then go back and start recording like one bit at a time here and there if I have time, and just so that I don't have like 5 parts in a row that sound like shit. But then I was like, I just don't want to. I know you guys will forgive me. I know it'll suck for those 5 parts and someone will probably complain because you won't read the thing. Somebody will not like pay attention to the giant thing that I'm going to put up, be like, oh my god, sorry, audio issue. Maybe I'll just pop a warning in before they're like, hey, hi, guys, sorry, popping in to let you know there's audio issues and I don't have the time to re-record 5 fucking hours. I'm gonna rip my hair out, or something. Because I don't have the time to re-record 5 hours. But who knows? Sometimes I just don't have the time and I do it anyway because I apparently hate myself. I don't know. But you know what? It's just I don't want to put up crappy video, even though I know it'll be okay. And you'll be like, it's okay. Shit happens and whatever. Everybody has audio issues or things are off sync or things happen sometimes. And you don't, like, sometimes YouTube desyncs things. Like, everything seems fine. And then YouTube kind of fucks things up. And you're like, things are kind of off syncing, And you get the people that either tell you, this isn't perfectly synced. You know what? What do you want me to do about it? I can't fucking do anything. Or like, YouTube isn't loading. It's not my problem. But things like this, it's like, oh, I know. And I don't want to, like, have anybody have to listen to the staticky, terrible. I mean, it's still there, but it just sounds terrible. I don't know. But it's 5 hours. It's not like one video. It's 5 fucking hours. And this has happened before. Not gonna lie. We've had fucked up audio issues where, like, my headphone jack pops out or something happened, on, like, my old computer. And I fixed them, but, like, after everything that I've been through in the last fucking week, I just don't have the energy. Like, I don't. Oh, God. So I don't know. If they're not fixed, I'm sorry. Hopefully we won't have this problem going forward. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. And maybe we'll get to the end of this. I'm not really sure. We're in the second half, so we probably should. But I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.